I'm excited. God is doing something great in our church right now. Like, you could not have picked a better time to come to this church if you're part of it. Man, we're in a rhythm where we're just moving forward, where God's taking us. We're excited about a brand new facility that we're building toward in Canal Winchester. I don't know if you've seen it, but steel is going up. Stuff's happening every single day on that site. We're believing God for the best future that's ahead of us. I want to share with you, if I could today, before we move on to a message, and we got a special guest that's in the house with us today, and I'll introduce him in a little bit. I need to share two really important things, exciting things that are coming up in the life of our church. And so I just want to share those with you today. First one is something that our lead team has just really been praying about. We feel like that we have some direction, that we want to make a change starting season 3. Season 3 starts in September. We want to make a change to our Sunday experience times. Let me explain what we're going to do. Coming in September, this change is in Lithopolis. We are going to go from 3 on Sunday down to 2 on Sunday. Lancaster, you'll still have 2 experiences. We're going to change all the times, but here's why. What we want to do for Lithopolis is we are going to add in Thursday night church starting in September. How many of you think Thursday night, that sounds kind of cool? Let's not just let the NFL have Thursday night. We're going to get a little bit of that. Thursday night church. I know some of you might be going, whoa, wait. We don't do church on Thursday. We do church on Sunday. Well, listen, I want to share with you just why we really feel strongly about making this directional change for our church. For several reasons. One, we have to do 3 on Sunday mornings here in Lithopolis, and 3 of them jammed in, trying to fit in the morning on Sundays is so difficult. We don't really get to have community here. It's like in and out. And you've been in our foyer, and we have no foyer in Lithopolis. And so we're excited just to kind of be able to put a little bit more time in between our experiences on Sundays for community, for connection. And also it's going to enable us to do more creative and other things with our experiences. Because right now they're locked in, and we got to get people in and out, and we can't even do some of the things that we like to do. And so that's one thing it's going to help us to do. But also for several other reasons. Like around here we say our value is this: the lost are our passion. And we really believe that we want to reach everybody in this community. Our vision here right now is reaching thousands, giving away millions. That's what we want to do. But I also know that every single Sunday that we run into people who are working retail, who are working in food industry, that are working in medical, they're working first responders that can't come to church on Sunday. We would love the opportunity to be able to connect them to Jesus through what God is doing in this church. And having Thursday night will give us the opportunity to invite people who can't otherwise make it. And on top of that, many of you are parents, and I know what it's like when you have kids and they're doing sports, but sports rule the weekend. Sports tournaments, soccer tournaments, you're gone all weekend. Baseball, you're gone all weekend. We want you to make sure that you and your family can still be connected in the life of this church. And so now you'll have an option for Thursday night. So listen, no more guilt, parents, when you got to be gone all weekend. You're like, we're coming to Thursday night. Isn't that cool? And so that's another great reason why. We just strategically, we're multi-site. That's what we've chosen. We've got a campus here, one in Lancaster. Once Canal Winchester's built and up and running, we plan to launch other campuses. And so we always have to have a first experience somewhere where we can have recorded in case we can't do live broadcasts. And so what that will afford us is to be able to have a live capture of the message no matter what campuses we launch, and for backup in Lancaster, because they're live right now. And so so many reasons strategically, and I've been connected to pastors and churches around this country, and let me tell you, Thursday is a thing, because by the time people get to Friday, they're already on the weekend. When you finish work on Friday, you're done for the weekend. And so Thursday is going to be a cool opportunity for us. Listen, even if you're going on vacation, you can still get connected to your church before you go on vacation. And so we're excited to be innovative. I believe to reach people today in the 21st century, we're going to have to do things in church that we've never done before. Do you hear me? We're going to have to do things we've never done before to reach people we've never reached before as a church. And I really personally believe, it's my own personal opinion, I believe that weekends aren't going to be the future. I believe weekdays are going to be the future of reaching people in our communities and our culture. And so we're going to try it. And we're launching that in September, okay? And so I'm super excited about it. Are you guys excited about Thursday night? Anybody here go, I would love an option and bring somebody? Great. Because I'm going to say this and I'm going to move on. We need your help. This is a big change. We need your help. We can't do this on our own. If you're not currently serving as a servant leader, I'm going to ask you, it's time to engage. I need people who will say, you know what, I will serve on Thursday and I'll come back with our family to attend on Sunday. Or the other way around. I'm going to attend on Thursday and we're going to come back and serve on Sunday. I need you to do that. And so if you just come and you receive and you enjoy, great. But now it's time to step up. We have an amazing opportunity to help you grow in that through X University, XU. We have new sessions kicking off starting the 1st of July. That's your way to get connected. Okay? And so I'm asking you now to be praying and say, you know what? We want to be part. It's time. Let's really advance the ball in this community. Let's see lives changed more and more. I believe we're going to reach people we've never been able to reach because of this. Amen? And then one last thing I want to share before I bring up our guest speaker, and that is that, as you know, July is coming, and with July is XO Week, formerly known as Impact Week. How many of you loved Impact Week? Come on. XO Week's going to be even better. Not just a name change, it's going to be better. XO Week is a week, if you're new, you don't know, this is when, as a church, we go out to love on our community. We go out and we partner with all kinds of organizations, and we serve and we help, and we Habitat for Humanity, building houses, doing things, feeding the hungry. We do things for a full week. Just go and love on people. And I believe sometimes before you can have an opportunity to share the gospel with someone, you're going to have to share a meal with someone. You're going to have to love them practically. Listen, you're going to have an opportunity to sign up for that in a couple weeks, maybe even next week, I think. But here's what I'm going to say. As we spend the entire week serving our community, and I want you to be a part of it, we wanted to do something radical to finish it off. We're like, what if we went big at the end? So let me announce something we're doing. On July 21st, you're going to hear more about this. We're going to hold an event called 1X. We like the letter X around here. We just think it represents Christ better than any other letter in the alphabet. And so we're going to do an event called 1X. Let me tell you what that is. We might be one church that meets in 2 locations, but not on July 21st. On July 21st, we're going to be one church meeting in one location, having one huge experience outdoors. Now get this, let me tell you where it's going to be. We're going to have it at BrewDog in Canal Winchester. BrewDog. Of all places, I know. And some of you, super religious people, they go, oh, I don't like that. A brewery and the church? Can I remind you of what they called Jesus? Can I remind you that they called him a drunkard, a friend of gluttons, a glutton and a friend of sinners? Can I remind you, I think if Jesus could have an opportunity to connect with the community anywhere, he might do it at a brewery, which happens to be right next door to our new location. And so we're going to go invest in that community. July 21st, we're bringing Lancaster campus. I want to say this on the front end. I know it's 20 minutes further for some of you, but I'm going to ask you, get up a little early and come and join out, because we're one church. And here's the cool thing. It's not just an outdoor experience. It's going to be an event where we can impact the community. We've partnered with NBC4, who does this huge drive every summer to give backpacks to kids in need in Franklin County. Well, guess what? We wanted to partner with them. They're trying to raise 100,000 backpacks. So right off the top, because of your generosity and giving, we already told them we're going to give you $10,000 toward backpacks. That'll buy 1,000 backpacks. We already said we're doing that up front. On top of that, through XO Week, we're going to challenge you and our community. We're going to challenge our community to say, you bring a backpack, at least one backpack full of supplies. And we're going to blow the roof off this. NBC4 is going to be there. We're partnering with Brock Strong Foundation, who's huge in Canal Winchester. We're going to invite the entire community to BrewDog to come, and they can join us for our experience. But we're planning to have food trucks, inflatables, live music. Stick around. One church coming together, 1X, making a difference in the community. Canal Winchester, July 21st. I can't wait. Come on. If you're excited about 1X, make some noise. Come on. It's going to be incredible. I'm just here to say God's doing something in this church. If you're new, maybe you can feel it. We just believe the best days are ahead of us, and what God's going to use this community to do in surrounding areas